Hi guys, it's Yashi. This video is completely different than my standard. It is more of a TikTok, but I'm posting it on YouTube. I learned a lesson so that you don't have to, and this is a serious one. Last year, I chose to leave my job at Lamborghini and to pursue real estate full time. In the meantime, while doing that, I opened a TikTok account and started reporting my entire journey into my first flip property that I ended up finishing up in November of 2022. And I sold finally at the profit. People loved it. I started making more and more TikToks. I started to explode more and more. And in February 2023, I got in a tricky position. I had to choose whether to flip one of the two houses I was working on or put it out for rent. I chose to rent it out because passive income is always better than selling out. There's no investor out there who does real estate who says that you should always sell a house. And I have never heard an investor who was happy about selling a property. They always regret selling because they prefer to rent it out, the thought of renting it out at least, and making passive income for the next 20 years rather than making income one time and that's it. Now, in that moment, they chose to put it out for rent. And the next house we bought out with the savings that I had set aside for myself as a safety cushion in case I would have made zero money in my first flip, which did not happen. What happened there is I saw my bank account going 40 grand all the way to 5 grand, drained completely. And restore the property that I'm working on right now, hopefully willing to finish towards end of November or December. Now, it was very tricky and it was a nice move, brave move, and I'm very happy to have done it because another house puts me in a better position. But I was extremely scared. I never been in a position where I saw everything from myself being drained. Yes, for the sake of investment, but I never saw such a low balance on my bank account. I shed my pants. And right in that moment, TikTok released the new payment program Better, which was amazing. It was like perfect match. The moment I got my account drained, TikTok released the new payment program. I made 2 grand on the first month, and then I went on into making 4 to 6 grand a month. And that to me was accepted income. I calculated it on my monthly budget. I thought that I would make 4 grand every single month for the next time until the end of times because my account kept on growing. I thought that everything would go well and everything. And it did. I spent 3 months in Italy, mostly subsidized by my TikTok income. I still was able to grow my savings. I now have another, say, 30 something grand of savings. So I'm in a good position. However, then October of 2023 kicked in. 5 days ago, I had a close friend of mine coming over. You saw a couple of podcasts I posted in the past couple of days. They're performing quite well on YouTube. They're not exploding, but quite well compared to my average long videos. And right when I posted my first paid TikTok series where I was showing Italians the basics of investing and the top simplest ways to invest in apps in Italy, my TikTok account went from revenue per 1,000 views of 80 cents, which allowed me to make between $200 and $400 a day, to a revenue of just 1 cent per 1,000 views. So 400,000 view day, instead of making me almost $400, actually made me 4. And that was nuts. I thought it was just a temporary thing, but it has been going on for now 5 days. And something that I took for granted, which was my TikTok beta program revenue, is not granted anymore. I woke up with another 4 to 6 grand less in my pocket every single month. Now, all my real estate income that is being used to fix and improve my homes cannot really sustain me. I still have my savings account, but I'm officially in a position where my, let's say, growth has been stalled. So I need to figure out a solution. One of them is to finally take the reins and grow the YouTube. I'm definitely gonna do that because it's an idea that I always have been postponing because it's a lot of effort, a lot of editing and everything, but that's, I believe, the real point where you can live for the long run. Number 2 is to actually start thinking about other things. I have a large audience. I would like to monetize it. I need to figure out a way to do it in a way that can help people, not just selling stupid products. I'm working in the healthcare industry. I'm working on a couple of the projects. I would like to do a podcast to bring out a couple of ideas in many sectors, not just with famous people, even with everyday people, and just get the best of the best out of it. And we'll see how that goes. Why am I saying all this? I believe that everybody should learn the lesson of do not take your income or whatever thing that is happening to you for granted. I was literally slowing down, not putting as much effort. Life was being easy. I had this money for granted coming in. I knew that I could take any day off because I'm unemployed doing this for work. And then it didn't. I got punched in the face and I didn't have a plan B. Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. A famous quote by Mike Tyson, which is super true. That's literally what happened. The lesson is you need to learn in life that whatever is happening to you right now, you should not take it for granted. Whether it's good or it's bad. If it's bad, it will improve. If it's good, do not slow down your defenses, do not slow down, do not become complacent, do not become too comfortable, because comfort is what kills you from the inside. And the moment you get attacked and that stuff falls, you're gone. You lost everything. And that's actually what happened to me. So I guess I gotta double down on content creation. I gotta improve my editing skills or figure out a way to post a lot constantly on a daily basis. I would like to double down on my finance content. I would like to teach people about finance. And I would like to talk about culture, because everybody's talking about finance and money, which is important, but I believe that the way to improve life is to have some purpose. And in Italian case, purpose comes from family. Purpose comes from having people around you that you can help, that help you, so that you can create a community that can remember you, because purpose also has the perk of being remembered, that can help you and that you can help, that you can lift up like a rising tide. And that is pretty much the lesson of today. I hope to see you often on my YouTube. I hope that you give a lot of inspiration to me through your comments. So if you have any questions, if you like to learn something about Italian culture, about finance, about what's happening in the world, hit me up, leave a comment. I read them all and I take inspiration from them. Thank you for watching, and let's kick ass in life.